Hello, Hawks. It's the third day of school, and it's just another great day to be here at Harvey Swanson to be a Harvey S. Hawk. Welcome back. I just got a few things to talk about today. First of all, our back-to-school night last night. Thanks to all the teachers and all the staff that came, and of course your parents. And it was great seeing some of you guys there last night too. It was a great time. If your parents missed it and they want to know what happened, I'm going to put a lot of information on our website. So tell them to go check it out. Okay. I want to talk about a couple of things today to do with our Harvey S. Hawk positive behavior program, as well as a couple of one of the posters that we have up in our hallways. Okay. First thing I want to talk about is our Hawk Pride Awards. We've talked a lot about what it means to be proud and what it means to have pride, and it's that feeling inside when you know that you've done something good or you've done something right. The cool thing is this year, if someone notices that you did something great and you had Hawk Pride, they have the chance to give you one of these Hawk Pride Awards. Kind of like Beatitudes from last year, in case you were here last year, but it's a little bit different. We have 4 different kinds of awards you could get. We have the H Award for Have Respect, if you're caught having respect. We have the A Award for Act Responsibly, the W Award for Work Together, and the K Award for Keep Safe. So if you're caught doing one of those 4 Hawk Pride things, one of our staff members might give you one of these awards. And instead of just putting it in a box and no one else will see it again, you get to take it home. And what I want you to do is show your parents, and you should be proud of yourself, that you can show your parents a Hawk Pride Award that you earned. Your teacher or whoever gave you the award will also give me the name, and we will put you in a drawing to get ice cream or some books or some sort of amazing prize because you got caught being good. Okay? That'll start in a couple of weeks. I want to talk about one of our posters. A big one for the beginning of the school year would be how we're supposed to act in the cafeteria. So you'll notice that they're all broken down by H, A, W, K, and the H and the A and the W and the K all mean different things. And each area of our poster has how you can have respect, how you can act responsibly, how you can work together, and how you can keep safe. I want you to look at these things because these will give you great tips on how you can act. Also, I want to draw your attention to this part right here. It says voice level. We understand that in different areas of our school, you can have different levels of your voice. Like, for example, in the cafeteria, and I want to show you that on our big poster, what our voice levels mean are down at the very bottom. In the cafeteria, we know that you can have a voice level number 2. That's an inside voice. It's not a shout like you can do outside, but it's also not a whisper. You're in the lunchroom. Feel free to talk to your friends. But there's also no reason that you need to shout because everyone else is shouting. If one does it, the next person does it, and pretty soon it's just too loud. Okay? All of our voice levels are on the bottom of our chart. If it's a 3, it's an outside voice. Of course, you can do that outside. If it's an assembly, you can have outside voice sometimes. If the presenter says, "Oh, everybody yell," you can certainly have an outside voice. A 2 is an inside voice. That's a great one for your classroom when the teacher isn't talking. It's also a great one for the cafeteria and some other places. You can have a whisper. And a whisper might be, maybe it's a turn and talk time in your classroom. Maybe you're done with some work and your teacher said it's okay to work together on something else. Maybe a whisper is appropriate. And of course, there's also sometimes where the voice level is 0, where you shouldn't be talking at all. We'll talk more about that as we get more into our posters into the year. But today, let's just quick talk about how to act in the cafeteria. Because I know that it's exciting the first few days to see all your friends. Maybe you had some friends in a different class that aren't in class anymore, and you see them at lunchtime and you really want to go say hi and talk to them, and that's okay. But there's certain ways to act in the cafeteria so we all can stay safe and we can all be happy. First and foremost, you always should use appropriate and positive language. When we have times where we're all together as a whole school, like in the lunchroom, sometimes it can be kind of easy to maybe not use the right types of language. I want you to know, part of our Hawk behaviors is use appropriate and positive language. Have good manners. Clean up after yourself. These are part of have respect. To act responsibly, you should follow directions from adults the first time they are given. For work together, pick up after yourself. We're working together to keep our cafeteria a nice place to eat. And if it's not picked up, the people coming in after you, it's not a good place to eat. So let's work together to keep the cafeteria picked up. And for keep safe, we always should keep our hands and feet and objects to ourselves, and we should respect the space of others. There is no reason that you should be in someone else's bubble of their own personal space, even in the cafeteria. Okay? Pretty simple rules for our cafeteria. I've been around to many of your classrooms, and we've done some thinking routines together, and I got to tell you, I had a great day yesterday doing that, and I'll be around to most of the rest of you guys today. I look forward to getting in there and doing some thinking with you and talking about how to have hawk pride. Have a great Thursday and a great third day of school, and I'll see you around.